821 here, Big 550 KTRS. Every Monday we check in with Carissa Pavlika, the managing editor of TVFanatic.com. Good morning, Carissa. Are you there?
I'm here. How are you?
We're great. Thanks for checking in. Let's first start with Girls, the season finale of Girls, which I guess at the end only you and I were watching. I guess ratings have plummeted this year. But last week was they said goodbye to everybody last week, and everybody wanted to know what the series finale was going to be. What are your thoughts?
You know, it made sense in the terms of the show.
Right.
It was always a show just about Hannah pretty much being a girl.
Right.
And if we didn't know what her life was going to settle into, I guess it wouldn't have felt right.
I liked it. I was
good with it.
I was good with it too. I liked it because, and one of the things I liked about the show was the honesty, or the out in your face honesty, and they kind of all broke up at the end, right? These girls were best friends in college, and they all moved to New York, and then they all went on with their lives, and they all kind of went their own separate ways.
And that's pretty much the way girls are, to be honest. and I loved that they brought her mother back.
Right.
You know, to give her the real in the face honesty, because that's exactly what she needed to be able to be a mother herself.
Yes, and of all your girlfriends, who was there at the end? Your mother, the woman you've criticized your whole life. Right.
But first, Marnie, which is really horrible, and that she was just there to say, "I win. I'm your best girlfriend."
Well, yeah, but Marnie was holding on for dear life because she had nothing else going on. So, but ultimately, in the end, she got the good swift kick too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has to go find her own path. It was interesting. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a pretty good show, all things considered. But we didn't need to see her naked as much as we saw her naked. But that's a whole other story.
Well, she went out with a bang, didn't she?
She went out in all of her glory. That is for sure. All right, the leftovers. Without giving away too much, because I just finished, or I guess I'm on episode 2 of season 2. But season 3, the final year of the leftovers, debuted last night on HBO. What are your thoughts?
The first episode is just kind of all kinds of weird information thrown at you as viewers.
Yes.
And your mind just kind of reels. Things happened between the end of the second season and the beginning of the first season that they just sprinkle out at the beginning of the third season,
right?
Just sprinkles out information, and you just don't. You're like shaking your head trying to catch up.
I like this series only because it's only 3 seasons long, right? You can sort of wrap your head around watching it. When like Breaking Bad is 9 seasons long, it's kind of like, all right, yeah, get to it. But I mean, there's a beginning, middle, and end. I like the fact that this one's only 3 seasons.
And it's a fast watch because it's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah,
and the first season was a slog. I'm not going to lie.
All right.
The second season isn't a slog, and you'll want to continue watching them. And the third season goes the same way.
The other thing too is that these television stations and television shows have to be careful, because I know people who are like, "Oh, hey, are you watching that show?" No, I'll wait till it's over so I can just binge watch it straight through.
Well, they're doing that a lot now, you know, and stations are also. It's hard for my business because a lot of networks are trying for the first time. For example, fine, we'll put the first episode out and then put every other one on to video on demand, but then we'll still play them weekly for you.
Right.
But for me, it's not worth it to review an episode every week if the majority of the people have already binge watched.
Well, right. And what kind of world are we going to live in where, hey, did you see Girls last night? No, don't talk to me. I haven't seen it yet. So everyone's going around not talking to everybody because no one's seen everything.
Right. Yeah. And it's the excitement of talking about the shows
that
has always been the best, but that's where you get social media and you have to catch up. I watched 13 Reasons Why on Netflix a week after everybody else did. And everybody was done talking about it. But I found my one single friend on Twitter who was willing to engage me in conversation while I went through the episodes. She held my hand.
Yes, but when we were kids, we all came in Monday morning. Hey, did you see the $6 Million Man last night? And so you had some currency on the bus stop when you were talking about the $6 Million Man. But that doesn't work that way anymore. All right.
No, it's a different world.
All right. Anything else we should be watching or paying attention to this week?
Actually, I want to recommend if anybody wants to read 2 books before 2 big shows come out, pick up The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. That starts on Hulu on the 26th. And Neil Gaiman's American Gods begins on Stars on the 30th.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those are going to be incredible. So if anybody out there is a book person first, you still have some time. Handmaid's Tales are a very fast read. American Gods, you're going to want to start now.
American Gods, Gods, on Stars.
Yep.
All right. And then what about Fargo this week? Any good? Is this as good as the first 2?
I haven't seen. I've been watching so much TV, I haven't had a chance to see it. But from what I have seen, it's going to be amazing.
Are they staying in the same? Are they jumping ahead? Where are they in this season?
They're coming forward in time. Ewan McGregor is playing brothers, not just brothers, twins.
Okay.
And so, one's like a fit and normal twin, and the other one is a kind of a schlub who blames his twin for all of his inability to succeed.
Are there any crossover characters from the from the last season to this season?
No.
Yeah, that's what I kind of like about Fargo. It's sort of like same area, same town, but different stories and whole different lines. It's kind of an interesting little twist. All right, Carissa Pavlika with managing editor at TVFanatic.com, complaining she's watching too much TV as an editor of a TV website that gets millions of hits.
Not complaining, just a little overwhelmed.
A little overwhelmed by, oh my goodness, I'm watching too much television. That's your job. Watch away, my friend. Carissa Pavlika, have a good week. Thanks for checking in.
You too.
All right. 828, Big 550.